It's midwinter in Patagonia. It's dark, cold and miserable, especially without electricity and thus no heating in Frida.
So it's 4 degrees in the car, 95% humidity. It's literally dripping out of every screw. We wake up in the morning with like drips of water in our face. Not great. And we don't have a diesel heater because our alternator is broken, and with all the alternator we can't turn on the engine to recharge our battery. And during winter in Patagonia there's just not enough sun for our solar panels to recharge the battery. So we have no light, no diesel heater. We're basically living in a metal tent with a lamp and a hot water bottle.
We are Helena and Vincent. We have converted a 4x4 Sprinter van to be our home on wheels and embarked on a trip around the world. From Patagonia to Canada, over to eastern Siberia, and back to Europe via Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, and so much more. At least, that's the plan. The rest we'll find out. Here we'll share our experiences and observations from where we are, wherever that may be. In the last episode, the entire electrical system has completely died. We're going officially 0 kilometers an hour, broken down on the middle of the road. Yeah! With Claudio's awesome help, we managed to reach our great friend and super mechanic Christian's house near Coyhaique on Frida's very last reserves.
We made it!
Here, we hope to get her patched up again for the long drive north. Coyhaique is in phase 1 lockdown, not exactly ideal to visit the workshops, but our car on the other side of the mountain won't even start anyways. Christian, our friend and host, manages to get skilled mechanics from Coyhaique to kindly come to us in their after-work hours in admittedly less than ideal conditions. Our tarp becomes a makeshift workshop in Christian and Denise's front yard in near constant freezing rain as our alternator and batteries are taken out of Frida for inspection. That's a good first step.
And we don't have a lamp anymore, but that's okay. We don't have a lot of things right now. Yeah, so the mechanic is currently trying to repair the alternator instead of buying a new one, because a new one here in Patagonia costs $700, which is a bit too much. And in Germany it costs something like 200 euros, but this is Patagonia. So in the end, all is good. We're just a little bit cold.
We tried to have the alternator repaired at a specialist rather than buying an incredibly expensive new one from Mercedes here. But unfortunately, it's so corroded that it's impossible to open without cracking the case. He's been trying, but there's no chance to open this. This is completely corroded. Oh, yeah, I have to leave. $900 for a new alternator and battery it is. A cold week of waiting later, another after-work hour installation in the dark and wet brings Frida back to life.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds really good. But there's more. 3 episodes ago, we drove an old, unused trail near Monte San Lorenzo. And if you listen carefully, that beautiful noise was our rear differential. The diff cover bent open from the impact, and we've been losing diff oil since.
¿Eres de Alemania?
¿Yo soy?
Sí.
Sí.
German.
Yes. Pero yo no hablo español. Es el problema. Porque Helena hablo muy bien español, entonces yo no hablo.
She is Brazilian?
Sí.
Ah, ok. Hay que botar un poquito. Sí, ok.
Instead of buying a new diff cover, the boys are convinced that it can be bent and hammered back in shape, and Juan does a perfect job. It's awesome that you can still find mechanics here that are trying to really repair instead of just exchanging for new parts. And all of this in adverse bush mechanic kind of conditions during their after work hours or in weekends. We're very grateful for the help of these mechanics. With a new gasket and fresh diff oil, we're good to go.
It's okay.
Gracias.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Unfortunately, we're by far not done with repairs, but at least we can drive again, as we desperately want to get going to warmer climates.
It's the last day that we're here in Coyhaique repairing our car. We've been here for the last 2 weeks. I'm walking Calafate. And a lot happened in these 2 weeks. A lot of waiting for spare parts, a lot of snow and cold. And now that we both have our vaccines, you know, we really want to continue and go north where it's a bit warmer. Especially because, you know, staying 2 weeks in the same place, only repairing the car is like not the most entertaining. But now that it came and it's the last day and we're leaving tomorrow, it always hurts the heart a bit because, I mean, we already know this feeling of leaving a place after being here for so long. I don't know if in this trip we'll ever stay somewhere as long as we stayed here in Patagonia. But we really feel like we lived a life here, you know?
After 3 weeks, we say goodbye to our very awesome and dear friends Christian and Denise and drive 200 kilometers from Coyhaique towards Queulat National Park.
It does feel like after a year that we've traveled around Patagonia, the world trip actually starts again.
Yeah.
It was a Patagonia trip and now we're driving towards Alaska again.
Yeah.
That is if Coyhaique lets us out, because Coyhaique is in phase 1.
Yeah.
Lockdown, so technically we might be stopped, but we're trying that there's no police checkpoint.
Yeah.
Hoping that there's no police checkpoint.
Should be fine. So now we're really going and we have no idea what's gonna happen, and that's one of the nice things of traveling in a van. So here we go.
After 3 weeks of repairs and being stuck, we're finally on the move again and find a super beautiful place by a river for what feels like our first worry-free night in a long time.
I love this place. And we arrived just in time. There's a waterfall there, did you see?
Oh, wow.
Has gotten cold. Bye.
What are you doing, my love?
Playing the sim. Why are you never feel suspicious?
Next morning,
It's slippery as hell because there's a layer of ice on every little rock here. The fog of the river froze. That's gonna make for one hell of a slippery drive on the road that is just behind those trees there. But I think it's only 10 kilometers to the ocean.
Good morning. We just woke up in this beautiful place, and it's the first time that we're sleeping in a different place after a while. So when I woke up, I had like a couple seconds that I was like, where am I? What's going on? What is this place? You know, and I needed a while to realize I'm in Frida. And now we're going to drive off. 10 kilometers from here is the Pacific Ocean, and we're hoping to see some dolphins because everyone says that there's dolphins just swimming around. Let's go. It's gonna be slippery. Slippery.
this is the Northern Carretera Austral. We're closing in on the Pacific Ocean at Queulat National Park. We would love to spend much more time here in these beautiful cold rainforests and glaciated valleys, but we have to pass a COVID checkpoint further north and our PCRs from Coyhaique have limited validity. The sun slowly breaks through the fog, just in time for our arrival at the coast. We're told there's sometimes dolphins to be seen here, and indeed, we have a very entertaining breakfast.
Watching dolphins from the comfort of home. No! Oh my god, so cute! What should I do to attract noises? No, right? That's gonna make them run away. Here! I see them there. Holy shit, they're right here! Holy shit! What was that? Oh my god. What is that?
That is otters. That is otters.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I don't know. Zoom more. Zoom in more. Can you zoom more?
No, I can't. I have the wrong lens.
Shit.
Oh. Sea lion.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, they swim together. Oh my god.
The noise they make is cute.